Now we have big news. Bitcoin ETF has happened. How do we make millions with it? Guess what? On the first day of trading, over $4.6 billion has been traded in Bitcoin ETFs. This is basically an image from Twitter that shows all the Bitcoin ETFs. Which is the biggest one out there? As of right now, we have the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. We have iShares, iBit, and Fidelity. So in total, this is big for crypto. But how do you make money with this? This is how you make money with this. Anybody out there who's employed full-time and is investing into their 401k, guess what? One of the perks of investing in a 401k is, one, employer contributions. Here at Token Metrics, we match our US-based full-time employees up to 4% of their contributions in their 401k, which allows them to invest tax-free until they're in old age. What does that mean, though? So let's take, for example, let's say somebody contributes $15,000 into their 401k. And to keep the math very simple, an employer, whether us or any other employer, matches that up to their 4% contribution, $15K. Guess what? That is free money. That's why 401ks in the US are big, because your employer, if you go up until whatever threshold they stop matching, whatever money you put in, they will match. So to keep the math simple, I put in $15K and the employer will match that same amount to whatever threshold, let's say $15K as well. That means I have $30K. I have $30,000. That is free money. That's basically airdrops before airdrops. But guess what? Now, imagine you could take that money that's just earning, 5%, 10%, 15% annually, investing in stocks or what have you. Imagine if you could put that money and that free money being airdropped to you by your employer into the Bitcoin ETF. Oh man, think about it. If Bitcoin is currently under 50K and it's going to, let's say 150K, that's a 3X. A 3X in 30K is 90K. That's better than holding a mutual fund. That's the power of making money with Bitcoin ETFs. And guess what? We're looking into this as well. Once the news was officially announced, we began looking at ways to migrate our current company, 401k for all of our staff, to a company that can support all of our US staff who are in a 401k, what have you, investing into the Bitcoin ETF. And out of this list, so we're still doing the research, but it seems like Fidelity Investments is the best one out there. Imagine if you can take your money in an ETF or even a Roth IRA, whatever tax vehicle you're invested in, and you can put that into a Bitcoin ETF. That is how people will make millions, because Bitcoin is going to outperform the market, the stock market in general. Whatever, mutual funds cannot compete. Index funds cannot compete. But guess what? It gets even better, because now Bitcoin is leading the way, but it is going to clear the way for large cap ETFs, which can make even more money. Guess what? This is a chart going on Twitter on the upcoming review process for the Ethereum ETF. Yes, the Ethereum ETF is potentially coming as well. Look at this. We got Van Eck, ArcShares, Hashdex, Grayscale, Invesco, iShares, Fidelity, all submitting applications for the Ethereum ETF. And we think Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin this cycle. But guess what? What about other large caps? If we get the Ethereum ETF, then the floodgates are wide open. People are talking about possibly having an XRP ETF, having Solana ETF. Solana did a 10x. Just think about that. A 10x in the last 1 year. Imagine if your 401k or Roth IRA or whatever vehicle you're in, your money that you're earning and being matched by your employer was invested in the Solana ETF, making a 10x. 10x on 30K is 300K. Imagine an Avalanche ETF. So this is big. This is big for crypto. This is like the new Coinbase listing or the new Binance listing. All this capital is going to be big. This is why this will make a lot of money.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we have even more content for you at Token Metrics. Get there using the link down below.